What is that wheel spinning on its own in the airplane cockpit? Actually, this is the airplane's trim wheel. Trim, as the name suggests, uses the trim wheel and other devices to make fine adjustments to stabilize the airplane's attitude and heading, reducing the effort needed by the pilot to maintain or adjust the flight position. For example, if passengers are concentrated at the front of the airplane, it will become unbalanced, with the nose heavy and the tail lifted. To prevent issues, the trim system is used to maintain balance. But how does this work? Next to the trim wheel is a trim lever. When the button on the lever is pressed, the trim wheel starts to spin, moving the screw inside the elevator in the tail of the airplane to the correct position. This adjusts the external horizontal stabilizer surface to the appropriate angle. If the airplane's nose is pointing down, the elevator moves up and the horizontal stabilizer surface adjusts downwards. If the nose is pointing up, the elevator moves down and the horizontal stabilizer surface adjusts upwards. This cancels out the torque, balancing and stabilizing the airplane. Speaking of the trim wheel, the first incident that comes to mind is the tragic Boeing 737 MAX accident. Due to a sensor failure on the plane, the pilots believed the nose was pitched up nearing a stall and tried to trim the airplane to stabilize it. However, the plane was already stable, and this inadvertent trim caused the nose to pitch down, leading to the tragedy. The airplane has controls to adjust forward and backward pitch, like the elevator and horizontal stabilizer. But what happens when the airplane is laterally unbalanced? Most people feel that the airplane tends to lean to the left. This is due to the torque generated by most engines that rotate clockwise. When the engine accelerates, the propeller spins to the right, pushing the airplane to the left. How do airplanes turn in the air? In addition to the elevator and rudder, there are also the ailerons. These three aerodynamic controls work together to turn the airplane. If the pilot wants to turn left, they press the left pedal, making the rudder tilt to the left. The airflow against the rudder creates an additional force, which, along with the airplane's center of gravity, generates the torque needed to turn left. During the turn, passengers near the windows can clearly feel the airplane tilting, with one wing higher than the other, and in sharper turns, they can even see the ground. These are turns in the air, but on the ground turning is simpler. It is mainly done using a steering wheel, which is not the same device as the trim wheel mentioned earlier. The steering wheel is usually located on both sides of the cockpit and can provide a turn angle of up to 78 degrees during low-speed taxiing and in tight turns. Did you enjoy learning more about the secrets of airplane cockpits? Then don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any content. Share this video with your friends who are also aviation enthusiasts. See you on the next flight.